Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail heroic. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to get your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. Falsehood, important things are usually easy.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework factory. From now on, it's gonna be under one roof. You're gonna run it like a business. That means you're gonna make a profit.
Look, these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since tall words proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird O' Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Bird O' Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Enterprise Wednesday for November 30th, 2022, the final day of the greatest month of the year. And today's episode, Season 1, Episode 9, Civilization, premiered in November of 2001, specifically November 14th, 2001, the day after the greatest day of the year, aka my birthday. Yes, this was a near miss as birthday episodes go. Very close. Richie Poole was first in the chat, says Qapla, Richie. Richie Poole says, Bird O' Prey, I don't like the new name Mpox. I think they should change it to Mpox Nor. Yes, Richie, that's exactly what I was thinking the other day through the Mpox debacle, but I knew obviously people would get Mpox Nor, but I couldn't see any way of making the two fit together, and I just it's a little too far to work. But you know what? You did it, Richie. It worked fine. My hat's off to you. Richie Poole says, so what do you think? Am I on to something? Maybe we should start a petition drive. Absolutely, you should, Richie. I'll be the first to sign. John DeMarco says, greetings all. Greetings, John. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards, the package checker. Mike Richards says, hey to John, who says hi back. And Mike Richards says, he needed an extra day to think up extra hard questions. As a reminder, the Jet Nerdy that John DeMarco usually does on Saturdays will be on Sunday this week. So yes, he needs an extra day. And John says something like that. Mike Richards laughs. I put the link to the panel into the chat and I pin it. If anybody would like to join me on the panel today, you are welcome. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47. Hakeem says, Qapla, bird. Qapla, Hakeem. Mike Richards says, and he's modest too. Scythalus says, good day, friends. Good day, Scythalus, our friend from Australia. And Yvette says, good evening, bird and everyone. Good evening, Yvette. The lovely Yvette is here. Okay, let's start with this episode. I suspect is no one's favorite. I don't believe episode 9, Civilization, is anyone's favorite. Today, the production for this episode was actually halted due to this episode was in production on September 11th, and they didn't have to, but they did. They put a stop to the production because of the day and what was going on. For those who don't remember or were too young, the entire world stopped, basically. Even if you had nothing to do, you could be living in California, have nothing to do with anything, but everything stopped. Plane stopped, the entire world got out of work, and people just like watched TV screens, watched whatever screens they had, and just, man, minute after minute, the planes flying into those buildings were seared into our brains forever and ever and ever. Also, when it was first broadcast on UPN, the episode included a PSA where Scott Bakula welcomed home the aircraft carrier USS Enterprise. It was coming back. CVN 65. Anyway, it received a 4.6 out of 7's rating share among adults, average of 7.1 million viewers. If any Trek today got 7.1 million viewers, probably Paramount Plus would collapse. And I don't doubt they could even put out that much video that quickly. I think the biggest Trek probably at this point was Picard, season 1, episode 1. If it got a third of that rating, I'd be surprised. And if it had a fourth of the rating by the time the series was over, I'd be super surprised. Anyway, it was called a relentlessly average first contact story by Keith D. Candio of Tor.com. Had absolutely no impact on the ongoing plot. Said I don't know, somebody else. This is nobody's favorite episode. Orville Nation is in the house. Says yay bird, yay Enterprise, go bird. Thank you, Orville Nation. Orville says very true. Enterprise would kick new track ass. LDG of Free the Net says the episode was okay. It definitely beats Communicator and Carbon. No, fuck you. Carbon Creek is a fucking masterpiece. Carbon Creek is the best episode of Enterprise, period. I think you're just trying to get me upset. You've better luck trying to tell me that a scrambled egg is the same as an omelet than tell me that Carbon Creek is a shitty episode. He's doing it on purpose, Syphilis. He's doing it on purpose. Anyway. Yeah. Laugh it up now. Laugh it up now. Right? You're going to become a shill. I can feel it. LDGs have become the biggest shill channel yet. And make Trek yards look like, well, Trek yards. We all love Captain Foley though, and Commander Cockings, but damn. Anyway, let's start the stream before I burn bridges here. If you're new here, check out www.birdofprey5.com/SR, where you can watch the actual episode with us as we watch it live. Otherwise, if you're watching it later, you'll have to get your own copy and watch. Yeah, so I'm going to head to the screening room, count down from 5, and we'll hit play and we just start watching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let there be Enterprise. Good morning, Captain Archer. Several phenomena. Cinnabon says, what? I have to go somewhere else to watch. Clickbait. Captain Archer isn't too excited about neutron stars. 47 Yorktown says, say no to A grants. Hashtag say no to A grants. Oh, there's one other thing. Oh, I'm in Shara class planet. 500 million life signs. There's a whole civilization down there. Everybody's laughing. Intel should have put that at the top of the list. Well, Deej isn't here, so it's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long time, and my time is finally near. I will see my dream come alive at last. I will touch the sky. And not gonna hold me down no more. I'm not gonna hold my heart, 'cause I've got faith of this heart. Sassy is gonna sing along with me. Oh, Sassy, sing, Sassy. I've got strength of the soul. No one's gonna bend or break me. I can reach any star. I've got faith. Faith in the heart. Cinnabon says the screening room is a secret back door to steal your data. John DeMarco says this would have been better intro if Sassy had sung it. I guess you couldn't hear her. She actually was trying to sing it. Sean Aragi says, would Sassy sing for a Sassy snack? Sassy was singing regardless of a Sassy snack. But of course you'd sing for a Sassy snack. An old clipper ship. Pan Am, no. Vulcans would advise against it. Big surprise. Those would be Vulcan protocols, not humans, says Trip. And Topal says Starfleet would be wise to adopt them. He says we can get a bunch of data from orbit, from scanners. They zoom right in. You can see their faces from orbit. From orbit, you can see the face of a woman who just happens to be looking up at the sky. They look similar enough. You'd be recognized as outsiders immediately. Says not if we look like them. They could have sent a probe. They sent people so we could explore. But don't take Porthos down this time. Oh, she's listening in on private phone calls. I think they're just playing German and Russian. Akaali. Why do aliens always land at farms? It's a truth. Ah, he knew it. That's why aliens are always landing in cornfields. Cinnabon says Hoshi already ruined this episode. Mike Richards is hashtag say no to probes. No, Hoshi, you're never the right person for the job. Neutrino emissions. An antimatter reactor. They don't have indoor plumbing. Archer correctly says, oh, maybe we're not the first visitors. Three more sets of clothing. Who? The quartermaster? Is there somebody like sewing these things up as needed? Did they just have a whole bunch of extra cloth? Where do these uniforms come from? This is I have a serious question about. John Araki says some aliens land on farms, stay there, and wear bunny costumes. That is absolutely true. The most unbelievable part of this episode is that there's extra cloth on Enterprise to make uniforms for species they've never seen. Very not suspicious. Must be a really safe town. You just leave your wagon in the street. Nobody's going to steal it. Scythila says, I hate T'Pol's wig in this one. John Araki, I wish I had faith of the colon. John Araki with the $1 super chat. Thank you so much. Don't mention the breaking and entering in the log. Captain's log. Stardate something. Today, my first officer and I broke into a curiosity shop. We were looking for neutrino admissions when I remembered I had forgotten to purchase a birthday gift for my beloved beagle, Porthos. Syphilis says, I got no faith in mine either, Bird. Lol, I got a stoma these days. Not sure what a stoma is, but it's a stomach. I gotcha. Yeah, no faith in that entire system from mouth to ass. Cinnabon Bunny says, did you know Porthos was played by a cat in a dog suit? That's fascinating trivia, Cinnabon. I did not know that. Oh, colostomy. Gotcha. No. We're collectors. A real collector would have waited till the shop was open. You're not here to pick up antiques. She's been watching for weeks. People are getting sick here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is the gotcha media. John Araki says, bring back the bird quotes. I do still owe you guys a bird quotes. Technically, the website's still there. Salty doesn't give a shit about it. I'm debating whether I should just shut it all down. Only because I don't really have time to work with it anymore, and it's still there. Rock Solid Productions is hashtag Dear Bop, hashtag Lato Pray 5, hashtag Dear Bop. I wasn't late today. Actually, I was early, Rock Solid. I started 5 or 6 minutes early. We're not all giant channels that get custom made goods mailed to us, packages sent to us, custom made, free of charge, or maybe not free. I don't know if it was free or not, but in either case, it was quite the surprise today for those who didn't see Rock Solid stream earlier. You were late to my video today. Well, I'm sorry, Rock Solid. I had situations I had to deal with. Hashtag Jelly O'Prey. I did get there and I did comment. And yes, I'm a little jealous. A city on the other side of the map. John Araki says hashtag salt free the way to be. John Araki hashtag Kronos was right. That's a stupid name. Hey, Cody guy. Qapla. Can't abduct. Can't just abduct people and bring them up to a ship. Cinnabon says all the Porthos dog skins came from Linda Park's family restaurant. No! Cinnabon. Is that Gul Dukat? No. Sounded like him for a second. Amateur. The sad thing is she didn't even get costume designer credit, says Cinnabon. Never heard of it. Anuragi says they should recast Salty at this point with a woman of color. John DeMarco says, the Malorians. They'll have a little run-in with a certain probe in about a century. She said, turn it down, not turn it off. Cinnabon says they should see a dermatologist to clear up that forehead cancer. Maybe it's monkeypox. Excuse me, mpox. Excuse me, mpox nor. No, it's not capox. Yeah, Cinnabon. I'm gonna pass on repeating that. How does she know what a dog is? Wow. Reboot, reboot. Only minimal sexual assault to reboot the translation device, universal translator. John Araki says, whatever happened to Piano Dean? Piano Dean came by a couple of times, said he was working hard, busy, and he was still around, but yeah, he said he was just very busy these days. I hope he is doing well. For all Archer knows, that was the first kiss in the history of that planet. Yeah, she seemed to get it. For all he knows, they're married now. She laid eggs inside Archer's as in a bun. That's a possibility. Why wouldn't he have contacted Enterprise, told them what's happened, sent down security officers, and done this properly? He wants the woman all to himself. It's the only possibility. Yes, rock solid. I'm ignoring certain comments. Sizzler says he just had eggs laid in his brain. He's not thinking straight. Fair enough. Marcellus says bird of prey is acting like a turd of standing now, I see. And Thomas says bird of prey, the Malorians get what they deserve. Nomad wipes them out. Do they really get what they deserve? For all we know, it's one or two bad actors. The entire civilization should be judged by these one or two people. Maybe both. Only 10. LDG says, oh snap, bird. StreamYard just upgraded me to a month to Pro. Looks like I will be doing a how to StreamYard air and review. And Cinnabon says, if he saved this planet from being wiped out by Nomad, Archer would have finally left home. They're gonna have a little fight. I didn't fall asleep, Thomas. Team Jonathan Archer, Galaxy Police. It's Earth forcing its morality on the entire galaxy. So we had to kill her. You don't want Vulcans coming for tea lady. She's saying, no, no, stop. Oh, well. It's always good to end an episode on a minor sexual assault. Like I said when we started this episode, it's no one's favorite. And I stick by that. I still don't think it's anyone's favorite episode of Enterprise, and rightfully so. It is at best a filler episode. It never ties back into the plot again. If you completely forgot this episode totally existed, it would change nothing for you for the rest of the series. You would miss nothing. And honestly, if John DeMarco didn't mention the Malorians or whatever the hell they are with Nomad, I never would have put two and two together. So at least there's some somewhere in Trek it comes back to us, but that's in TOS, not in this series. Thomas, John mentioned it before you did. You did too. But John beat you. Sorry, I was gonna say both of you, and I just started with John, and I said Thomas is going to be confused when I said John. I should have said it, and by the time I thought of it, though, I was already another sentence past it, so I didn't. I got lazy. I didn't go back and say it. I should have. I shouldn't have.
Oh, I thought it was just the typo of the mouth.
Mama Bray thought it was a typo of the mouth. Thomas says John cheated. Well, yes, he cheated by getting here before you. Mike Richards says it's better than the aliens who communicated by farting and tap dancing. You know what? I don't even know anymore if that's a real thing, and I don't want to know if it is. I just assume not. No. Anyway, that's Enterprise, Season 1, Episode 9, Civilization. Next week, Episode 10, Fortunate Son, which was directed by LeVar Burton. So, a Geordie LaForge directed episode. There's an Earth freighter attacked by Nausicaans. We got some Nausicaans next week. Let's see. So yeah, we got some Nausicaan episode. Admiral Forrest tells the ship to assist the ECS Fortunate, a Y-class freighter. And the Fortunate was attacked by Nausicaans. The captain was injured. Enterprise helps repair the Fortunate until sensors show that the 23-member crew has an additional person aboard. Yeah. And it's coming back to me. Thomas is Jeff sabotaged his YouTube, so I was late. Thomas, I believe it. I totally believe it. John DeMarco claims more slander. Syphilis is that the one about? No, it's not about Travis. That's what I would know. Travis one comes later. Cinnabon says part 2, unfortunate daughter, fortunate son, unfortunate daughter is better. You know, just by hearing it, it sounds like I could make a better script. Mamo Frey, we got a delivery. FYI. No, there's no camera. Unfortunate daughter almost sounds like the Esri Dax episode of DS9, where O'Brien's looking for the wife of the guy he got killed, and it turns out that Esri's mother is like OG original gangster of Trill, or some Trill world where they own a mining operation. Why are all evil people own mines? That's unfortunate. Darth Maul's is vertebrae. You hear the lead singer of Fleetwood Mac passed away. She was 79. I did not Darth Maul, and I would have assumed Fleetwood Mac was a man. But okay, that's how much I know about music. Sorry to hear. And Thomas Bott says part 3 is the non-binary child. Well, that's the most unfortunate of all. Syphilis says so many celebrities are dying recently. I don't know if there's any actual increase in the number of celebrities dying. Just less news. We learn more about them. I mean, what the definition of celebrity gets stretched a bit. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you all for listening. This has been Enterprise. Next Wednesday, see you back for season 1, episode 10. Tomorrow, I am not sure what is going on. It's Thursday. Friday will be another Bed Life, God willing, and then Sunday will be Twilight Zone again. I'll see you guys all for whenever. Qapla and Bird out.